What's good, YouTube? Yo, welcome back to Zenless on Zero. Bro, it's been a minute since we reacted to anything Zenless on Zero. I'm excited. We're gonna check out the new 1.6 version. How do they call this? Special program. And yeah, it's gonna be great. Hopefully a lot of new changes that I like. So yeah, let's go.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Why is this camp so confusing? Huh? Is that the sound of a harmonica I hear? Could this be the place?
Mr. Z, over here.
Hello, proxies. Welcome to the Zenless Zone Zero special program. As you know, I'm one of the hottest and best, one of the best intel brokers in New Eridu, Mr. Z. And joining us today are these two,
Relax, Mr. Z. Your heart's racing.
Huh? How could you tell? So sorry, Miss Trigger. It's just, this is my first time being in the same room with the soldier of the Defense Force. So I'm feeling a little nervous.
That's okay. I can take it from here. Hello, proxies. I'm Trigger from the new Eridu Defense Force. Position,
Okay.
Sniper with Oval Squad.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anby from the Cunning Hares. Position, official member.
Wait, so that's Envy?
There's no strict format for the introductions or anything, but anyway, welcome! Now, without further ado, let's get started!
I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble.
Oh shit!
I'm not sure how I survived.
What?
But now, I'll bring this to an end with my own.
Wait, you can just kill off my boy Billy and what's the other girl's name? I forgot. Shit. Damn it. Yeah, I forgot.
Own hands. Dying in place of Soldier 11 was my duty.
Huh?
You are...
It's been a long time. I'm Anby, captain of Silver Squad.
Bro, it's like I'm jumping into a new series, but I'm jumping in like in season 3, where everything's gone to fuck. What have I missed? Have I missed a time skip where everyone died? Like what?
Your friend's beyond saving, Sniper. So
Was it like a...
survival is imminent. No one can stop it.
This isn't right. If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to go through so much trouble.
We are sisters, in a way. Please, help me. I don't want to lose anything or anyone important.
Oh, she got like swords. Ooh. Hold up.
Our very existence is evil. But we don't have to become the mistake they made us to be.
Hold on.
His legacy ends with me.
I can't lie. The moves and like animations wise, she looks like a fun character. I'm not gonna lie.
Is evil. But we don't have to become the mistake they made us to be. Silver Company's legacy ends with me.
The Exaltists are plotting an attack. If they succeed, all of us will...
The Departed didn't leave us wounded, or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody. Let the wind be the opening notes. I've got your back. Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, that's a definite skip.
As a sniper.
That gameplay is boring.
Fear, suffering, despair.
Enjoy. This is not exactly new, Eridu.
Oh, a new character.
Stay alert. Sacrifice might wake up soon.
The world was never fair to begin with.
You honestly believe you stand a chance against all of Tops?
Oh wow.
If the world's destined to be destroyed, if the ending could be rewritten, what would you be willing to give up?
Bro, last story we were with a celebrity that was singing in a floating tower. What happened? Why are we in like some sort of like apocalypse all of a sudden. That's crazy, bruh. Okay, my theory is that this NB character, the Soldier Zero, is a clone from the real NB, but has been brainwashed into thinking that her whole squad died, and now she has to fight for some cause that she probably is getting manipulated by, and then eventually we'll figure out who is manipulating her to do what they want her to do, and those are the bad guys. I think that's where this story is gonna go. I'm not 100% sure. It's just my first thought on why NB is like she is right now, because this is not NB. This is not NB from like the start of the game. This is like some different kinds. Like we already had like the Soldier 11, right, which was pretty much a copy, I think, from NB. I don't know what this whole like NB character is all about. It kind of reminds me of Misa from a significant no, not significant, a certain magical index, if you know what the anime is. If you don't, then just forget my reference. It's basically just a character that keeps getting cloned and cloned and cloned. Like heading, I think, at least. That's what my first thoughts are. I wonder if I'm correct. I like to be correct, but who knows? We'll see. But it's intriguing. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely intriguing.
Welcome back. Now, Miss Trigger, as a powerful military force, what specific roles does the NEDF play in the city's development?
The Defense Force has 3 main responsibilities: deterring external threats, containing hollows.
Yeah, whatever.
When a hollow grows too unstable for hand-to-man, until they successfully suppress that.
It's all waffling.
Yes. Before the... It's okay.
But as proxies, they
Abilities were also awakened because of it. In addition, losing my sight heightened my other senses. I can pick up the faintest sounds, smells, and vibrations.
No
Yeah, usually people who go blind have that.
wonder she could tell how nervous I was.
I heard that, too.
Well, word also has it that when the Phaethon siblings just started out as proxies, they accepted a mysterious commission, which got them into some serious trouble alongside a blindfolded girl. Was that you, Miss Trigger?
That is indeed the case. My history with the proxy Phaethon goes back further.
Python! Come on, man! Come on!
Than you might think.
Was that you, Miss Trigger?
That is indeed the case. My history with the proxy Phaethon.
Where the fuck was the director, bruh? Where the hell was the director at when they did this shit? What was the director doing? Browsing on his phone on TikTok or some shit? What the fuck, Python? Nah, that's unacceptable, bruh. Insane. Python. Get the fuck out of here.
Goes back further than you might think. For more details, be sure to check out the agent's story, Out of Sight.
Regardless of her past, the Trigger in front of us today is part of a new squad now. She remains a reliable and decisive sniper on the battlefield.
That's true. Miss Trigger, anything you can give us on Noble Squad?
Of course. Currently, Obel Squad operates under the military's Obsidian Division. Most of us came together after surviving the fall of the old capital.
Don't care.
Wow.
Stop waffling already, man. Give me some new content, please.
What are you gonna do to me? Please don't joke around like that, Miss Amby.
Mr. Z, your heart is racing again.
Back on track. Is this silver outfit you're wearing today connected to Silver Squad, Miss Amby?
Yes, this is my old Silver Squad uniform. Soldier 11's caught up in some trouble and has gone missing.
Yeah, this is Envy. This is the old Envy. But she doesn't look the same.
Trigger and I are both worried about her, so we've joined forces on this mission. What started as a search and rescue ends up revealing a deep conspiracy, one that ties into my past, the secrets of Silver Company, and the history between Soldier 11 and me.
Although Anby is pretty quiet most of the time, I can tell that she really cares about Soldier 11. To put an end to the hidden crisis once and for all, Ambi had to embrace her past and put on this uniform again.
Yep.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain that she said her whole squad got destroyed. The cutting hairs. Or did I just misinterpret that? Is she talking about somebody else or something else that happened in her past? Or maybe cutting hairs was a different group that she worked with, and then they all died, and then, you know, she had to make a new group, and then she called it the cutting hairs again. Is that it? Because I'm very confused, bro. Is Billy dead or not? I need to know.
Just like how action movie heroes always get a brand new outfit after their big awakening. Billy loves that trope.
That's certainly an interesting analogy.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, it seems that Soldier 11's disappearance is just the beginning of many untold stories. So, if proxies want to find out more, then make sure to play the agent story, Echoes of Silver, to uncover the truth.
Okay.
Be careful with that burger. You're gonna stay in your uniform. There's no way Silver Squad could be sloppy like this when battling enemies, right?
Let the girl eat in peace. That said, it's about time we show the proxies
He's just jealous that he can't eat because he doesn't have a mouth.
how we fight on the battlefield.
Wearing this uniform again brings back memories of the battlefield.
In that case, let's start with Miss Ambi. Soldier Zero Ambi is an electric
Oh, she got, like,
attack agent
pink
who uses dual swords
highlights.
in combat. Ambi will mark enemies she hits, and her attacks will charge and activate these marks, stacking up to 3 times. After
Okay.
they're activated, press special attack, and Ambi will dash through the enemy with a powerful slash, dealing electric damage while consuming a mark. Each mark consumed will trigger an extra instance of damage. This damage will be counted as aftershock attack damage. With enough energy, hold the special attack button, and Ambi will throw her dual swords, unleashing Sundering Bolt. 3 stacks of marks will be applied to the enemy hit.
As expected of the captain of Silver Squad, no matter how many times I see it, your combat style never fails to impress.
As the former captain of Silver Squad, Soldier Zero Ambi excels at fighting as a unit with her teammates. By locking onto a target, not only does Ambi's own damage against them increase, that target also takes increased crit damage from aftershocks. If there is a stun or support character in the squad, the aftershock damage against this target will further increase.
Lock onto the enemy, wear them down, and when the time is right, deliver the final blow. That's at the core of my combat instincts.
And they're super.
Combat, hold special attack, and Ambi will instantly inflict 3 stacks of activated marks on the enemy. Then, press special attack to unleash Azure Flash, and quickly deal massive electric damage. Once you have enough decibels, press ultimate to have Ambi execute powerful slashes against enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage while once again applying 3 stacks of activated marks. Then, unleash another Azure Flash to finish the rotation. In addition, by launching 3 consecutive Azure Flashes, Ambi will summon an extra lightning bolt to strike enemies.
Your instincts are the reflexes that separate life from death. After fighting alongside you, I finally understood why Soldier 11 tries to follow in your footsteps.
There was a time when I fought to destroy every enemy in my path. But now, I'll use my strength to fight for what really matters.
By the way, that agile figure we just saw is actually Miss Pokora. After leaving Pompey's gang, she joined the Sons of Caledon and is now working under Caesar.
Jumping ship to another faction? That's a mercenary for you.
Even among mercenaries, Miss Pokora is a force to be reckoned with. As a physical attribute stun agent, Pokora
Oh, come on. Get the fuck out of here with your stupid ass extension, bro. Get out of here, bro.
excels in aftershock attacks, coordinating with her teammates to hunt down enemies. With enough energy, press special attack to have Pokora enter the Hunter's Gate state, increasing her day's dealt. When switching off field while under Hunter's Gate, the state will persist until Pokora switches in again. During that time, if the on-field agent hits an enemy with a special attack or EX special attack, Pokora will target that enemy, and any damage dealt to the target thereafter may trigger follow-up attacks from Pokra. If she doesn't have enough energy, or while Pokra isn't on the field, she can also enter Hunter's Gate via an evasive assist.
A truly skilled mercenary is able to swiftly adapt to
That's
enemy situations
sick.
on the battlefield and work together with their team.
Last but not least, let's talk about Obo Squad.
She's only an A rank? With that kind of passive? That's crazy, bruh.
Ace Sniper, Miss Trigger. As an electric stun agent, Miss Trigger works best giving her team supporting firepower from the flanks.
Not gonna lie, she kind of reminds me of like a character from Nikkei. Like, she would like fit perfectly into the game.
Hold basic attack to activate her scope, and Trigger will enter her sniper stance, firing continuous shots ahead and accumulating purge. While in sniper mode, use directional movement to adjust your ambush location.
Yeah, this gameplay is fucking ass, bro. I'm sorry, bro, but this gameplay is so fucking boring. Like, it's even boring to look at.
And dodge enemy attacks. Upon releasing the basic attack button, Trigger will retract to her setup and launch a final move, triggering a quick assist for a teammate to enter the field. After all, it's at the back where Trigger, with sufficient purge, truly excels. When on-field squad mates' basic attacks, special attacks, quick assists, and other skills hit enemies, Trigger will consume a certain amount of purge to snipe the enemy with an aftershock attack. If the main attack...
Oh, she has the same passive as that Fury has. Okay, that's great. That's really good. So she's very useful even when you're not using her. That's good. That's really good, actually.
Is an EX special attack, ultimate, or other similarly powerful move. Trigger will also provide stronger supporting firepower. Apart from dealing a significant amount of days,
I like where the combat is going. More damage. I really like that because so far I've like noticed that enemies just don't die quick enough, man. Especially when you're just doing a regular ass like grind for like materials or whatever. They just don't die quick enough, in my opinion. Like, but now that you have like these passives where you can actually, you know, just you're like being a different character and you're attacking the enemy, and then like your assist character is also helping you to do more damage. I think that's a very good way forward in this game. I think that makes the combat a lot better. Like, the quicker the combat's over, the better, in my opinion.
her supporting attack will also have a relatively high interrupt level. Of course, it also consumes more purge. Also note that when Trigger's aftershocks hit enemies, they'll reveal enemy weaknesses, allowing the squad to deal increased damage.
Oh, nice.
My enhanced senses, my bullets can always hit the enemy's weak spot.
Yup, that's not all. With her EX special attack, not only can Miss Trigger deal massive electric damage to enemies, she can also enter coordinated support. During coordinated support, when any attack from a squad mate hits an enemy, it will trigger an aftershock attack from Trigger without consuming any purge. Upon reaching the maximum...
Bro, imagine you have like Trigger in your team and the Furry, and they're both doing all this fucking counter attacks at the same time? God damn, bruh.
Duration or activation count, Trigger exits coordinated support. With enough decibels, press your ultimate and Trigger will release a charged shot against the enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage and entering coordinated support.
Having Trigger covering my 6 makes me...
It's too bad they don't show like the damage numbers.
Trigger will release
like they only show like crits and stuff.
In a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage and entering coordinated support.
Having Trigger covering my 6 makes me feel at ease.
Next, let's take a look at Miss Trigger's skills in combat. Hold the basic attack button and Miss Trigger enters sniper mode and unleashes her finishing move before bringing a squad mate in with quick assist. Miss Trigger flanks the enemy and exposes their weaknesses, working with her team to launch an offensive. Unleashing her ultimate, Miss Trigger enters coordinated support, providing high-frequency fire support for her squad. She rapidly
That's crazy, man.
creating space for her teammates.
I always give it my all, be it when I'm covering my squad or fighting alone.
I'm glad that Soldier 11 has a reliable teammate like you. I finished my burger, Mr. Z. We should do the big reveal.
Right.
Ooh, big
Now
reveal?
Let's take a look at the long-awaited signal search details. In the first half of 1.6, proxies can obtain limited S-rank agent Soldier Zero Ambi and S-rank W engine Severed Innocence through the exclusive channel Electric Reflection and W engine channel Dissonant Sonata. The corresponding channels will also have boosted race for the new A-rank agent Pulchra and A-rank W engine Box Cutter.
I'll be fighting alongside you all with my new look, Proxies.
Then, in the second half, the spotlight will go to Miss Trigger.
Yeah.
Proxies can obtain limited S-rank agent Trigger and S-rank W engine Spectral Gaze through the exclusive channel Sights of Asphodel and W engine channel Dazzling Chorus.
Leave the range support to me.
In addition, previous limited agents and W engines will also rerun in 1.6. In the first half, proxies can obtain S-rank agent Bernice and W engine Flamemaker Shaker from their channels. In the second half, it will be S-rank agent Zhu Yuan and W engine Riot Suppressor Mark 6.
Yeah, that's right.
We also have new check-in events for 1.6, where proxies can obtain a total of 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons. Don't forget to claim them. Also, proxies can obtain new avatars in version 1.6. Take a look.
Yeah.
After the update, proxies can unlock Trigger and Pulchra's trust and invite them to hang out after meeting the requirements.
When I'm off duty, I'm more than happy to spend time with you, Proxy.
Soldier Zero Ambi, on the other hand, has no individual trust events. After all, Soldier Zero Ambi might be the Ambi of the past, but she's still Ambi.
Yep.
Therefore, Soldier Zero Ambi will share trust with Ambi, and rewards will be unlocked for them in sync. In addition, Soldier 11's 4th trust level will be available this version. Next, let's take a look at the new dynamic wallpapers you can unlock.
Oh. Nice. Pretty good. Yeah, they're not bad.
We certainly got a lot of info today. I should be able to make a fortune with this intel.
Mr. Z.
Nothing. You two must have other things you have to attend to, and I'll need to head back to organize all this information I've received today. Here's a small token of appreciation for you two and all our proxies.
Oh? Is it finally redemption code time?
Is it enough to buy me some burgers?
Don't worry, it's more than
3
enough.
weeks ago, I highly doubt I can use it. Yeah, look at that. March 1st. Yeah. About that. We're halfway there?
There, proxies.
Jesus.
Welcome back to the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program.
What else are they gonna show?
It's time to wake up. You won't believe the military secrets I've managed to snag this time. I'll surely make a killing.
You'll make what? Oh, did someone name a price? Did the auction start already?
Huh? What auction?
Oh, you haven't heard? There's a major auction coming up, and all the most elite members of New Eridu will be in attendance. People from all different factions are gearing up for it.
Is there something extraordinary up for grabs or what?
Absolutely. Get this. Rumor has it one of the items is linked to secrets behind the sacrifice. Specifically, the sacrifice that proxies took down at the construction site.
Oh.
Sounds suspicious.
Now you're catching on. So, in the main story of version 1.6, proxies will be commissioned to participate in the auction and secure that suspicious item.
Our
I
proxies
see.
do have plenty of experience.
Bro, look at this art though. That's really cool. I'm not a really big fan of how Whis looks, I'm not gonna lie. But I think Belle looks really good. And whoever these two are. I forgot what this he seems familiar, but what's this guy, bro? Blonde. Yeah, I got no clue. And obviously this wolf boy. Lycon, I think he's called.
Experience with hollow commissions, but bidding in a high society auction? Is that really feasible? After all, even just paying electricity bills for the video store can be a stretch.
It'll be fine. The person behind this commission is quite powerful. He is none other than the
Who's in the back though? Who are you? And is it? No, never mind. I thought it was Fuck, what's her name again? The animal girl from no, not Cautious Hero, Shield Hero. She kind of looks like that. And the rest are just NPCs named faceless. But this guy, he stands out.
True benefactor of Victoria Housekeeping, the mayor of New Eridu. So, finances should be the least of our proxy's concerns.
Okay.
That's a serious backer. This could be a real turning point for proxies.
On top of that, with the mayor's help, proxies will regain some of their original powers. This is all part of this new story.
Sounds like we've got this auction
Original powers.
Not necessarily. As I mentioned before, it's going to be a battleground for different factions. Apart from our proxies and their employer, some famed families from Tops, and even New Eridu's most infamous Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird, will
Oh, he's a new character. That's why I didn't know. Okay.
all be
Fair.
in attendance.
Wait, Mockingbird? I've heard of them. They keep the city's elites on their toes. Though they're a gang of thieves, they have their own set of values with which they operate by.
Exactly. So in this chaotic mix, friend or foe no longer matters, as allegiances can shift in an instant. Alongside some familiar faces, there are some newcomers you may want to check out, such as the collector who's giving proxies an auction invite, Hugo.
Oh, I've heard gossip that this charming blonde has a complicated past with Mr. LazyKing from Victoria Housekeeping. They did some real crazy stuff together before, but then, for some reason, they split up and are now enemies.
Oh, it's kind of the opposite story between Billy and Lighter then. Okay, interesting.
Apart from Hugo, proxies will also encounter a mysterious young lady at the auction, Miss Vivian.
Let me guess, she's a vampire.
Regal and elegant, but talks in riddles. So enigmatic.
So, are they friend or foe?
What are Hugo
That's a vampire. That's a vampire if I ever seen one.
and Vivian really after? Why would they approach the proxies? All these questions will be answered in the main story of version 1.6.
I'm so curious
cool.
how the auction will turn out. But right now, let's take a look at other updates for version 1.6. First is Hollow Zero. The crisis brought
Oh, I don't care about
And
that.
feels about
down
I really don't care about that.
you to even stronger.
after Yao.
More tedious
battle.
fighting combat events. Really don't give a shit.
As ever, a reliable sniper, able to switch.
Okay, minigames. Sure.
Tully, a Bangbo working at the HIA has come out of VR testing with what seems to be an altered mental state, yelling about defeating bad guys and saving the world.
I know about that. It's a data malfunction that's plunged that Bangbu into a waking dream. Only when their wish inside the dream has been fulfilled can they return to reality.
Well, proxies will definitely be able to help with anything Bangbu related. Participate in the March on Tiny Titan version event and enter Tully's stream to fulfill his wish for battle. Combat in this stream.
Even
Proxies can claim the all-new A-rank agent, Pulchra, as well as the Hamster Cage Pass and other limited-time rewards like Polychromes.
in the new version,
Wait, you can get it for free?
and further, as you fight more battles, your battle level will increase, unlocking more stage buffs.
By completing the specified stage during the event, proxies can claim the all-new A-rank agent,
You get it for free. Am I too late for that?
Pulchra, as well as the Hamster Cage Pass and other limited-time rewards like Polychromes.
In the new version, an uninvited visitor will arrive at the video store.
That's right. A little Bangbu called Quixie appears outside the video store wanting to smash his windows after
Hey, yo.
reading way too many web novels and believes he's a wandering knight of justice. And Proxies, having stopped it from his heroic smashing, is an innocent farmer bewitched by evil magic. It claims it wanted to smash the glass to save Proxies from the evil magic castle.
Great, we got mentally ill Bangbu now. Sick.
I've already thought of a good title. Encounter with the Delusional Bang Boo, a futile and doomed battle.
It's not entirely doomed. To protect your windows, proxies can participate in the event Little Knight's Big Charge and help this little knight complete 10 great trials, allowing him to marry the beautiful princess.
During the event, Quixie will take on a new trial every day. And as its squire, proxies must lend a hand when needed. Whether it's giving our knight encouragement, or photographing its heroics, or even helping defeat enemies blocking the way.
Okay.
Upon completing trials, proxies can obtain a new collectible and other rewards like polychromes.
Actually, I'm also a legendary spy reincarnated, once living a life of espionage and danger.
How about you touch some grass first? Plus, reincarnation novels are so last decade.
Back on track. In the new version, an old friend will also come seeking help from proxies. Corin.
Yep,
Okay.
that's right. One of her clients
Why?
claimed to have seen a ghost in the newest HIA VR event, a phantom that doesn't appear in the records. However, she is a bit too scared to confirm it herself, so she's here to ask proxies to come with.
During the event, head to the HIA Club and participate in Virtual World Battlestorm to experience themed battles each day. There are 2 difficulties to choose from. Theme stages will have special
More tedious fighting. Great.
In version 1.6, proxies will encounter Miss Polkra running errands on 6th Street. Though officially, she's now part of the Sons of Caledon, she has to do well during her probation to truly be a...
They kind of need her to be part of the Sons, because otherwise she wouldn't have a faction. And that wouldn't really help her as a character in-game.
Probation? Even mercenaries have to go through that?
So, as the kindest soul on 6th Street, what do you say about lending her a hand, proxies? Participate in the Delivery Cat Woes event and help Polkra complete the errands for the Sons of Caledon. You get polychromes and other rewards from it.
I wonder what
Cool.
Polkra, with her profits first attitude, will gain from being a part of the Sons of Caledon family. Let's stay tuned.
Now, back to combat. In version 1.6, there will be a new update to routine cleanup, where proxies will be able to obtain the new drive discs, Shadow
Great.
Harmony, and
Damage of aftershocks and dash attacks is increased by 15%. Anomaly mastery 8%. Is that higher than we have now? I don't remember. It was like the last one 6%. Is that correct?
Faithen's Malady.
Proxies can also head to Expert Challenge to fight the new enemy, Lumberjack. Careful of his massive saw. That thing's no joke.
In addition, Shiyu Defense, Critical Node and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate updates in version 1.6. Don't forget to take them on, proxies.
Our familiar double drops events are also back in 1.6, with increased drops for both combat simulation and routine cleanup. Go and get the mats you need, proxies.
That's the event all wrapped up. Let's check out our version optimizations.
There you go. Okay, my favorite part.
To Expert Challenge. After the update, Expert Challenge will, in accordance with the materials required by the S-Rank agent of the current exclusive channel, periodically activate a burnout mode for the corresponding stage.
What is that?
Mode, spend double battery charge to gain double drops.
This mode should help proxies increase efficiency when farming for agent materials.
Now, let's check optimizations related to upgrading agents. Version 1.6 will welcome updates to the W engine and drive disk interfaces.
Okay.
Now, when you press Enhance, you can see the model for the W engine or drive disk on the left. Even when fully upgraded, you can still use Enhance to check the model.
In addition, in the new version, when agents, W engines, or Bang Boo reach each milestone of 10 levels, the upgrade interface will no longer automatically close. Proxies can continue promoting, modifying, or optimizing. It'll only close when the upgrade target has reached the maximum level for the current Internet reputation.
I see.
That's right. Speaking of upgrades, there are upgrades to the special training plan system too. In the new version, once proxies have set a training goal for their agents, and completed the corresponding upgrade material stage, the results page will display the percentage of progress made toward the required number of materials. This should help proxies.
Hold on, let me get this in big screen. I'm missing something? Oh, they're going for yeah, they're going for the money here. Okay. I was like, wait, where's the materials at? But it's about money. Okay. It's about money. Got it. Alright, so so hold on. Okay, so the plan, it shows that they are 21% there, I guess.
Check their progress on their goals.
Also,
That's pretty good.
Optimizations made to quick access of upgrade interfaces after completing stages. When you hit the return to upgrading button, it will no longer take you to the special training plan interface, but to the upgrade interface, smoothing out the kinks in the process.
Huge.
We've also prepared stories for Ambi and Pokra. They'll be here soon, so stay tuned, Proxies.
As for Trigger, we'll hear more of her stories in the future, so keep an eye on our official channels.
Well, it's getting late. I need to go make preparations for the auction.
Okay, where's your invite then?
What? They didn't invite New Eridu's best intel broker? How dare! I swear I will get an invite. Anyway, thank you for watching the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program.
Was that it?
Proxies.
Yeah, was it? Okay.
The newest version, Among the Forgotten Ruins, will arrive. Remember to check it out.
Meow. Bye-bye.
Alright. Still, one of my biggest gripes with this game has not been fixed, and that is the combat. The combat is tedious and boring and takes way too long. And there's still no skip tickets, there's still no automatic combat, nothing like the swords. I will keep saying this every single time I watch one of these. It's just one of the things I really think is, for me, like crucial to keep playing this game, because I really just don't like the combat in this game whatsoever. And I know a lot of people say, oh well, I like the combat, it's great, there's so much potential. Like, listen, this is a gacha game, okay? I'm grinding materials, right? I rather be quickly done with grinding materials instead of having a whole fleshed out battle system, okay? I'm not fighting, I'm not playing what's that fucking game called? I'm not damn it. What's the game called? It's I'm not playing Devil May Cry here, okay? I'm playing a fucking gacha game. I'm trying to get my shit and get the fuck out, alright? 20, 30 minutes, tops. That's what a gacha game is about. You're gonna hop into the game, play it for a little bit, and then you fuck off and do some other shit, you know? But with Zenless Zone Zero, you're in there for like one stage to grind like simple materials. It takes you already 5 minutes. And how many times do you have to do that? Like 9 times. Like, it's insane. You know? I really just need something to like decrease the amount of time in combat, or just a skip ticket system or something, man. Like, it just, I don't know. I just can't stand the combat. I don't care how many characters they're gonna release with like cool looking movesets. Eventually you're gonna get burnt out and you're gonna get like you just don't care anymore for how it looks and how it plays. All you're doing in the end of the day is this. Alright? All you're doing is this. And then you switch out and then you do like a super or like a special attack or something, and then you go back to this. You know? It's boring, it's tedious, it's not intuitive, in my opinion. So yeah, I'd say this, but I do actually like the combat. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This is my opinion. This is just my opinion. I understand why people like the combat. I do. And I don't think the combat is bad. It's just, after the 20th time, I'm done. I'm over it, you know? Like, it's not innovative, or not innovative. It's not, how you say this? It's not motivating me, you know? It's not like, oh, I get like dopamine from like playing the game. No, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting like boosts in dopamine or anything like that, because the combat is boring. You know, that's my issue. I want to skip when I want to. Yeah, exactly. You know, sometimes you just need to or want to skip. You know, sometimes you just want to get the materials, upgrade your characters. Like, let's say like grinding like the discs, right? You're grinding these discs, and you keep getting shit after shit after shit after shit after shit. And meanwhile, you have to go through every single stage, every single time. It takes like 4 or 5 minutes just to get a bunch of shit, you know? Like, I don't want to like trash on the game, because I think Zenless Zero does a lot in the game that's good. But it's just, for me, and I have the same thing with Wuthering Waves, alright? I'm not like criticizing Zenless Zero, but I think Wuthering Waves is a little bit more interactive, if that makes sense, because it's not like level based. It's just, you know, whenever I don't feel like fighting, I don't have to, right? And whenever I have to fight, it like takes a max 2 minutes per stage, you know? It's just the time it takes to beat these enemies. These regular ass enemies were just regular ass fucking materials. I'm not talking about the special ones, like with the bosses and stuff. Those take like 10 minutes, you know? Like, it just takes too long of a time for a grind. Like, if you'll be grinding for an hour and then maybe have enough to upgrade. Like, I don't know, man. I think they need to streamline that in some sort of manner. And my solution would be either a skip ticket, or maybe even, let's say you can like play this stage, right? You select how many times you want to do the stage. That's the amount of stamina you use, and you have to only do it once, and you get all the rewards for how much stamina you've used. Something like that, you know? I don't know. But yeah, outside of that, looks cool. I think the story is gonna be very, very cool. I'm very intrigued about this whole NB and Soldier Zero stuff. I really wonder how it led to whatever is going to happen. So that's very intriguing, and honestly, the story is definitely my favorite part of the game. So far it hasn't really disappointed me. The characters look pretty okay. Not really jumping for excitement on like summoning for the new characters, but you know, I have to try them out, see how they play and all that. See if Envy looks fun. I'm not gonna lie, she looks pretty fun. I hope she's very powerful to make grinding a little bit quicker. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna summon or not. We'll see. I had to say this. I prefer ZZ in terms of characters. We were leading only waifu with big boobs territory. At least ZZ has male characters. Yeah. But I do think Zenless Zero and Wuthering Waves don't have a really balance between female and male characters, which makes sense. You know, the majority of the fan base are like waifu lovers and waifu collectors and all that, right? Like those loser kind of shits. So I understand why they do it. You know, the primary fan base likes the female characters, and I get that. You know, they want to goon over these characters. That's fine. You know, I don't care. But if their character design, or not character design, character story, you know, is boring or anything like that, that's where I kind of have an issue. You know. But so far, I think Zenless Zero doesn't really have boring characters. That can be, as Astra was not really that intriguing. I thought she was a fun character. She was likable, that's for sure. But I didn't really think her story was that great. I think the climax was pretty cool. You know, with the whole singing and the thing floating, and then everyone started singing and everything, you know, went great. You know, I still think NB, or not NB, not NB, Miyabi is definitely still peak character writing in the game. I've definitely started warming up to Harumasa. I think he's really cool. especially after doing this little side story thing, where he tried to look for his mentor and stuff. That was really good. And I'm interested to see more of Soldier 11, Pulchria, and what's the other one? Trigger. Yeah. So future looking bright. Not gonna lie. I like female characters too, just not when it's porn. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes, depends on the mood. I think this might be a hot take, but I think if a character is interesting and hot, that makes the character more hot. Like if the character only is visually appealing, but the story, the lore is nothing, I don't really relate or don't really connect to a character. But the moment I like have a deeper understanding of the character, the porn gets hotter. I don't know if that's a thing, or that's just a weird thing I have, but that doesn't work for me, and it works with every character. The moment I like their character, a story, a lot, the character becomes more appealing in more ways than one. It's no longer this, oh yeah, he looks cool or she looks cool, or no, it's like, I don't know, it develops more of an interest for me. All right. Anyway, that was a 1.6 special program. Let me know what you thought about the video. My video reaction. That was weird. My video reaction? Whatever, I'm keeping it in. Leave a like and subscribe. That's about it. Take care.